So, you just had to figure, with Nature's Prophet getting banned and not the Lone Druid, that it had to be picked up for Bulldog, and there it is. They pick it up for Bulldog. Venomancer gets picked up for this other team. Let me check my settings. I think they got messed up when I had to update. Let me check real quick. Audio. Yep, mic threshold went back up. There we go. So we take a look. Venomancer, Slardar for this other team of Davore. So Davore pick up Slardar, Venomancer, Lone Druid, Ogre Magi. Again, Sea God is back at it with the Ogre. Take a look. Jug, Invoker banned out. Quap, Lifestealer banned out. You want to get that Lifestealer away just so you don't have to deal with the Slardar Lifestealer combination. And then Omni Knight gets picked up. So Omni Knight, Slardar, Venomancer, and it kind of looks like it could be off-lane Omni Knight with a position for Slardar and Venomancer supporting, or it could be the other way around. Slardar off-lane, Omni Knight, and Venomancer supporting, or even Venomancer mid. But we get Centaur back again for Dogstain, so nothing new for this squad.
Seconds remaining.
And we'll get right into the fourth pick. So Omni Knight, Slardar, Venomancer. Let's say Venomancer and Omni Knight are your supports. Slardar is your offlaner. You still need a mid. You still need a safe laner. I don't think Sven's the answer, but now with that line, it looks as though it is Venomancer mid, Omni Knight offlane, or Slardar offlane with Lion supporting.
Seconds remaining.
So, now we wait for Radiant to pick again, the Bulldog squad.
Reserve time.
Gotta love that Ogre Magi. Koos. Not too sure why my mic's not picking up too well in game, but I'll fix it later. They get Bounty Hunter coming out. So Bounty Hunter, Ogre Magi going to be your 4 and 5. Obviously, Ogre Magi going to be your 5. Bounty going to be roaming around. Centaur offlane, Lone Druid. I don't know if they're going to put Bulldog back mid with Lone Druid or even go safe lane, but I would assume he's going to be mid just for LL, who's going to go safe lane. Could see a Slark come out, especially with Bounty Hunter. Get that vision. Slark comes in, Shadowblade, and the two of them get a kill. But they're going to ban out the Lina, thinking that Lone Druid is going safe lane. So Lina banned out last. You need a safe laner for this other side of Davore. And they ban out the PA, so you know you do need damage. I feel like it almost forces them into taking that Sven. So I'll have to see. But both teams need a safe laner. Maybe LL goes to that Sven, but we could see him back on the Slark. He did very well with it. And then maybe even that Spectre again. But something that works well, obviously, Lone Druid's going to be, using that bear to push. Centaur going to be your tanky hero, blink in, hoof stomp. Ogre Magi has a stun of his own. They've got the Janata slow. They've got the Ignite slow. They've got the possible route from Lone Druid. So we'll have to see what they want to do with this last pick. If they want to get another stun or just full out damage. And it does, you know, really depend on if Bulldog is going to go safe lane and LL takes over the mid lane. But I think LL is very comfortable in the safe lane from what I've seen, and Bulldog is going to go mid. So safe lane for them. I mean, you could go Gyro. And then you go Terrorblade. That's, yeah.
Dire team pick.
So Terrorblade, you know, he's very strong early with the combination of Ogre Magi and Bounty Hunter, especially Bounty Hunter level 2 is Shadow Walk and Janata. They'll get that slow, the Ignite, the stun coming out from Ogre Magi. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Terrorblade tri-laning with those two. The only thing that worries me about the Bounty Hunter is the Corrosive Haze that's going to be thrown at the Bounty Hunter. And then they pick up Death Prophet, so, like, I just don't see their damage being good enough. But, you know, Bulldog with the Lone Druid, giving him a signature hero. It's interesting. Let me check why my mic's not getting picked up in-game. Very annoying. No. Wrong thing. Guess we'll just do that.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So there's that high level. I think they bought levels in between. So here we go. On our way.
Prepare for battle.
I do need a second. So offlane Omni Knight from the looks of it. Up top is going to be Venomancer and Lion, so it does look as though that Slardar is going to be in the position 4 unless he goes offlane with the Omni Knight and then Death Prophet mid. I'm just going to wait. See what we can do here, waiting for this game to start. Nope.
The deep ones, thank you.
So here we go. We're going to be starting off Take a look over mid. Bulldog is going to be mid. We got Koos. See God on that Ogre Magi. I've become a Koos fan. I want Koos. I want someone... Give me an artist, make a Koos Ogre Magi set. That's what I want.
30 seconds to battle.
That's what I think we all deserve, honestly. Bounty. Ready to ran. Not the safest place, and that Shadow Walk is going to wear off in just a moment. He has to back off. Stun Purification would be enough to kill him. So let's see. Is this going to be a nice tri-lane for Terribly? They're going to try and get this courier. Oh, coming out. Here comes Ray Turan. Can he catch up with it? He's going to have to get it on the way back. He actually goes the other direction. So Davore versus TeaEye winners. Here we go. Courier. There's the ping. Ray Turan gets the kill. Easy peasy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So it is going to be a carry Barry Rude Venomancer with Mirko. I don't think that's Mirko Krokob, as it is UFC Mirko. But up against Dogstain on the Centaur, who's done a pretty swell job on the Centaur the last time he played it. Now we take a look over mid. It is going to be Bulldog up against this Death Prophet. And then down bottom, it is going to be the Omni Knight versus the three heroes of LL, Ray Turan, and Sea God Koos. Actually, we take a look over mid. Swordar here with the smoke, trying to get the kill. They have one in Spirit Siphon ready to go. The smoke's going to be broken. Bulldog's just going to back off. That is simply too easy. You can't make it that easy for him to avoid that gank. Meanwhile, up top, Dogstain very low, very slow. One more shot. First Blood goes the way of Barry Rude. And look at that. Venomancer and First Blood going the way of not the TeaEye winners.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Healing shock.
So you kind of wonder, with Terribly coming online a little bit early, you think that Bulldog just needs a little bit of time, with depending on what build he goes for. And then we take a look over at Dogstain. He's just level 2 now. So he needs to be able to survive in this lane, which might force some rotations and slow down the farm of the Terribly, because if they force over the Ogre Magi or the Bounty Hunter, maybe to try and get a kill on this Venomancer, it could be trouble for the Terribly bottom. Coming over is going to be Ray Turan, just to deny a creep. And that's pretty much it. Been pretty slow, and the lead right now is for the TeaEye winners, just about, just a little bit. You take a look over at Bulldog, got himself boots, and then take a look, Quelling Blade, Stout Shield on this bear, and they'll just try to hit away at this Death Prophet. I'm not too sure they can kill this Omni Knight unless they get the slows, both the Ogre Magi and the stun, and then even then, they have to make sure that they get themselves something in terms of damage after the Purification. There's going to be the Purification. They get the soul. The Ignite's going to come on through. They're going to try and get themselves a nice Janata hit, and Body Block's coming in from the Sea God! Koos is going to get himself a kill, but the double Slithering Crush comes out from Deep Throat. And he'll be backed off, quite the name. And Koos hoping to secure that kill, and does get the kill. So, take a look over mid. Death Prophet just here against Bulldog. Actually, let's take a look over at the Swordar. Might be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get hit by that Fire Blast, as well as the Janata. The body blocks, this time coming in from Ray Turan. They need one more shot. Slithering Crush attempted, and Deep Throat will fall. Pretty sure his name is Flamekeeper, but I like that last name better. It's funny.
I am on the mend.
But we'll probably end up calling him Flamekeeper. The right name. You know, kids watch this. So making the rotation is going to be Lion. So they're going to try and get the stun and maybe lock it up with the Slithering Crush. They've got the Spirit Siphon. Maybe a little bit too early. It definitely is. Especially when you've got that Savage Warrior. We take a look down bottom. There's the Repel. So that should keep alive Mighty for now. Or I. Especially with Bounty Hunter just kind of roaming around, trying to get that bounty room, trying to get himself a little bit of levels, find himself level 6, get the track, and start working on extending the lead for the TeaEye winners. We take a look over mid, and Death Prophet with the Spirit Siphon. There's going to be the nice stun coming in from Mirko. They're going to get the Savage Roar to back them off. Spirit Siphon still sucking down Bulldog, and now continuing to move forward is going to be this Bear. He's going to be pulled back, and they're not going to chase, and Bulldog will survive, and Death Prophet he's going to have to salve up. Take a look. Bulldog going to use that, try and heal up, be back in the lane. Meanwhile, down bottom, we take a look over. Flamekeeper gets himself a nice Slithering Crush out on 2. Who's going to try and go for something with Ray Taran, but I think they've already used everything they can with no mana available on them. They're not going to be able to get the kill on either the Sword Art or the Omni Knight. So now they're here with 3. Got Mirko, they've got Flamekeeper, they've got I, and ooh, Ray Taran might be in a little bit of trouble. There's a Slithering Crush coming out. They're probably going to look for the Purification. They do hit on Ray Taran one more time, and now they take their attention towards the Terrorblade. Koos, pretty low, no mana, does have enough for the Bloodlust if maybe they want to have this Terrorblade start hitting down on these heroes a little bit more, but getting out of that Metamorphosis form, it's just not going to be enough. So Couscous has himself both kills for the TeaEye winners. Now they're actually pointing out to have Flamekeeper go over mid. They want to get themselves a kill on the Lone Druid. They want to stop Admiral Bulldog. Is now Death Prophet might be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try and get over to that shrine. 2 more shots should do it. There it is. Oh, just the heal coming in. Gets to the high ground, but doesn't get far enough away. And that is a sub 7-minute Midas.
Changes hands. A soldier's fortune.
So now 3-1, and this time Bulldog's got a kill. He's got the Midas, so they're going to be able to get their item progression going a little bit further. Lone Druid going to be able to look towards the later game, and with the Traco that'll eventually come out from Ray Taran, gold-wise, this is looking very good for the TeaEye winners, and they're already up 3k net worth. Take a look over. Dogstain might look for the Hoof Stomp, just hitting away at Flamekeeper for now. Here comes Barry Rude. I'm not sure they want any of this with the Venomancer. And they're going to try and continue to go forward. Slithering Crush hits. They've got Mirko coming through. The Stampede's going to be used. And Bounty Hunter just going to run over these heroes to slow them down. Koos, he might have been found out. Coming over, he's going to be Ray Taran. Hexed up is going to be Koos. He's going to continue to try and run away. I don't think any of these heroes are speedy enough to slow him down. And he will be able to find himself out. Let's be real, we all think Koos is playing better than Bulldog, and from what I've been reading, he's only 2.8k. See, anybody with a dream can win TeaEye. So Ray Taran just hanging around up top. They're trying to take out this Venomancer, and they need to really find possibly the slow of the Janata to slow up Barry Rude enough for Centaur to get in there. And there it is. There's the Janata. They're going to continue to move forward. There is the Hoof Stomp with the double edge. Veno getting very low. Going to be forced to use that ult. And that is non-lethal, so I don't think that's going to help him out too much. But they are slowed up quite a bit. There's another Plague Ward. Ray Taran trying to get in. And there's the Shuriken toss to get that kill. They do end up taking out the Venomancer up top. Take a look over bottom. And now they've got their repel out on Mighty. It is just terribly continuing to farm up. He's looking for a Mantis style to start off. Exorcism used, going to be stunned up. The Spirit Siphon on two of these heroes is not going to work. They're going to continue to move forward with the haste, try and get themselves a kill. Spirit Siphon again. Let's see if any rotations come out, and I'm pretty sure he does have Sunder, but he's silenced up for just a moment longer. Can he get it off? There's the Sunder with the Fire Blast. They turn it around. It's under their tower. They get themselves one. Koos doing a great job as he gets the kill split with LL, and now they work towards getting themselves onto Mighty, but he's used that repel, and he will be able to TP out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Koos only furthering the point that MMR is just a number. There's Purification, but Mighty still continuing to get low. There's the Shuriken Toss. The Venomous Scale is going to come out on Ray Turan. He's going to get hit by those Plague Wards. The Stun's going to come out on Venomancer once again. So now Barry Rude's going to have to back off. They've got the Omni Knight with quite a bit of mana to use that Purification. But that'll only sustain them in this lane, and being down 5k net worth, sustaining is not enough. Going for the Radiance on the Bear. We take a look over. Ray Terang going to spot out Barry Rude. Let's take a look at Dogstain. He's looking for that blink and very close to it. And that is where... That's really where I see this team really going off. Because with the blink, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, you're going to be able to close the gap on Venomancer, who's looking to use that slow and use that Venomous Scale to keep his distance from Centaur, but once he's got that blink and get in your face, it's going to be a lot of trouble for him. So up top, just still going for that blink. He'll farm at his own pace, and we take a look actually bottom. Mirko's coming over with Flamekeeper. They're going to try and get a couple of stuns here. Level 6 is going to be this line. They've got the Veil coming out on through. There's the Slithering Crush. They're going to look for more with the stun. There's the Purification. It's going to burst down this Terror Blade as well as the Finger. They get themselves the kill. Koos might be in a little bit of trouble. Can he get out the TP? Oh, not in time. 0.3 seconds away. Koos, he'll finally fall to this team, but he's not going to make it easy. So 2 kills for the side of the Dire. Dogstain does have enough for that Blink Dagger. There's the Blink Dagger. Ready to go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Over bottom, Mirko, Flamekeeper, Barry Rude. They're working on this bottom tier 1. They've already lost their tier 1 mid, so they have to be careful there as they lose a lot of map control with that. And Bulldog just continuing to farm up at such a pace, and I actually haven't switched it over to the net worth yet, as we now take a look, and Bulldog is at 6,600 net worth, way above even his own Terror Blade. So they are going to lose this bottom tier 1. We take a look up top. Purification comes out on Flamekeeper. Now they try to get that stun onto the Terror Blade. There's the Blink with the hooks on. The Double Edge comes through, and now they're going to look for the Stampede. They're going to continue to move on forward. Flamekeeper is going to get hit by that Fire Blast, and now they're going to get themselves more at the Ignite. Gets healed up by the Omni Knight with the Purification. LL going to be slowed here. Here comes the Veil and the ulti. So Terror Blade, he's going to be silenced up. Can't sunder anybody. They're going to lose. They're going to lose 2. So they lose both the Terror Blade and the Ogre Magi. They go a little bit too deep. The full rotation comes out from the Dire side, and that's what they need to get the kill. They get the silence, they stop the Sunder, but meanwhile, you've just got Admiral Bulldog just farming away, getting that Radiance, and ultimately looking for that Rat Gaming of the Lone Druid with the push. Watching Bulldog push, and I missed the kill on Barry Rude top. So ready to go. Barry Rude falls. The game is resumed. They've tracked yet? Yes, they do. So, Ray Turan just trying to get that track gold, waiting for that bounty rune, and this is where the net worth lead that's already 5,000 is going to start to snowball into a very extensive lead for these TeaEye winner Admiral Bulldog stack. So they get the drum coming out on Terrorblade. They push this tier 1, should be an easy tower for them, as Ray Turan is just keeping himself forward, looking for vision, finding himself something on the other side if they do come his direction. We take a look over mid, looking for that blink hoof stomp, but the repel is going to be there for the Omni Knight, and now they're going to try and slow him up. There's the Spirit Siphon. Dogstain might be in a little bit of trouble, and there's the Roar to push them away, but it won't be enough to keep him alive. They're all there. They get the Slithering Crush from Flamekeeper, Purification, and Barry Rude gets the kill. That early Veil doing quite a bit of work for them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So there's the track. They get the Hex. They're looking for more. It's a Hex on the bear. So now they turn their attention towards Flamekeeper, who's tracked up. They'll pull the bear back. Don't want to lose him, as the Corrosive Haze is out on Bulldog, and they really don't want to put themselves in that much trouble. They don't want to lose Bulldog. He's top of the net worth. Don't want to slow down that net worth gain. And with him getting more and more net worth and now finding himself very close to that Radiance and having that Radiance, it ultimately becomes a problem for this dire side.
Bountiful.
So, now with that Radiance, he just buy himself a second pair of boots? Yes, he did. Boots for the bear, Orb of Venom for the bear. He's just going to continue to farm up as best he can.
Double damage.
So LL looking for the Mantis. We'll take a look at the other side. Death Prophet going for that Yules, and then over on the Venomancer with the Veil. Maybe a Force Staff coming in next. Maybe even a Rod of Atos. We take a look over at... Oh, wait. There's going to be a Force Staff. So Lion, take a look over there. He's looking for a wand. Omni Knight has Midas and Arcane Boots, but not much after that. We take a look over top. Ray Turan is going to spot out this Death Prophet. Let's see if they can come over and make the rotation for TeaEye winners. And they actually dust, but don't find him. Finish off the Yules, finish off the Force Staff, still down about 5,000 net worth. We take a look over at Ray Turan, who's got himself a medallion, looking for the Guardian Greaves coming in next. We'll work with that mech first. Let's see what they can do. There is a sentry nearby if Ray Turan's not too careful. Omni Knight is going to deny that bottom tower. Ray Turan does know Flamekeeper is up top. Still no rotations coming out as the rest of the team is just farming away. Terrorblade wants to get this Mantis style as quickly as he can, and then we take a look over at Bulldog. He's going for that pipe, and he's got the bear with the Radiance already. Anyway. So Flamekeeper, he might be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Janai. Slithering Crush comes out. The track's going to slow him up with the Shuriken bouncing off the creep onto the Slardar. And now they get the Stampede. That's going to slow up Flamekeeper, who's going to get hit by the nice Hoof Stomp. Double Edge comes through. They get the kill on Flamekeeper, and that's a track kill. Getting Force Staff forward is going to be that Death Prophet, and Barry Rude is here with the track on him. I'm not too sure he wants to stay too close, but now they look at Ray Turan. He's going to be fingered up. There's the Veil, but Hoof Stomp comes through. Double Edge to follow it up. And there's the ulti thrown by Barry Rude. Only hits the bear. He's in a little bit of trouble. The Venomous Gale is going to slow down Admiral Bulldog, but meanwhile, tracked up is going to be Venomancer. Here comes the Metamorphosis of LL. continuing to work onto this track. Venomancer, more gold going his way, and here comes Sea God, here comes Dogstain. They're looking for more. They finally lost Ray Turan to Barry Rue, but they'll get another kill. There's the Sunder, and a kill on the Death Prophet. They'll look for more. Flamekeeper trying to get behind this tier 2, but it's not going to matter. The bear is resummoned, full health for him, and another kill, a double kill for Bulldog. So now a huge lead for him, as that was quite a nice amount of tracks for this TeaEye winner squad, and they'll head towards Roche. So Koos, very low Venomous Gale hits. He might be in a little bit of trouble. He might actually fall. Yeah, let's TP back to base. He'll be okay. Oh, force staff forward, trying to get the Aegis. Almost gets it. That's the second time we've seen someone try and steal the Aegis on this squad. They don't get it. There's the Blake Hostile coming out on 2. They're going to get the track out on the line. He's going to be repelled up. That'll keep him alive for a little bit longer. The Bear's not going to die to the stun that comes out from the line. They're going to continue to chase Flamekeeper, and now the Shrine is activated. They've got themselves a Spirit Siphon out on 2 heroes. They've got the Dust. They're looking for Ray Turan. He's going to be chased down, and there's the Blake Hostile on 3. They get the kill. LL will clean it up. The stun comes through from the Lion Mirko, but how much is it really doing? They turn their attention towards the Omni Knight. They get the kill on the Lion. That's going to be another. They look towards the Death Prophet. He's tracked up as well. Terrorblade's going to continue to work. There's the silence. A Hoof Stomp again. Bulldog with the kill. The track on track on track. They get 4 kills, and this Bulldog squad up 12,000 net worth. It is looking so good for them and so bad for this Dire team. They continue to push forward. They've still got the Aegis. Why stop? Because they're going to push this tier 2 mid. Point Hoof Stomp. There's going to be the repel. They're going to slow up Dogstain with the Venomous Gale. They're also going to get the Slither, because he'll end up falling as he gets hit with the Corrosive Haze enough to take him out quite quickly. And now the Bear going to be hit by that stun. Going to be hexed up as well. There's the Purification. They get the stun. The Corrosive Haze is out on him. And now the Savage Roar. Not going to blow anybody away. That's 300 gold going the way of Barry Rude. And meanwhile, Radiant's Courier gets killed. So that was the ulti orb to finish off this Manta style. So now 11,000 net worth lead. There's the illusions. They spot Barry Rude. That's the real one. The Venomous Gale comes through. LL just trying to hit from this high ground over here as they're trying to take care of an illusion. He'll make some more. He's got the Metamorphosis still. The track comes out on Flamekeeper, and he'll be forced back. They're not going to go in, but they do force back this Dire side. So let's check on Koos. He's looking for a Glimmer Cape. Bulldog has that pipe pretty much finished. No Bear for 35 seconds, so the farm's slowing down just a touch. Take a look at LL. He's looking for the Diffusal Blade to finish off. He has the Manta style ready, but has to wait a minute 30 for the Courier. He'll continue to farm up at quite a pace. He's not outpacing Bulldog, but he's getting there. And Bulldog without the Bear was slowed down for just a moment. Now he's going to be looking for the AC. And Bulldog really hasn't been touched. He's 5-0-6, 200 last hits. He just continues to hit away at the side of the Dire. Radiance burns them down, and they've been winning these fights quite convincingly on top of all that. So Bulldog gonna push with Dogstain. Is that Radiance? Or just the bubbles? Actually, let's take a look over as Ray Turan. I think he caught vision.
Dire's
A
bottom
couple
tower
of these
is
heroes
under
as they're
attack.
getting the push over bottom. There's the Metamorphosis. There's the push on this bottom tier 2. Get behind those creeps. Don't want your illusion to really drop for no reason. And there it is. That should be a tier 2 dig quite easily.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So they're looking for the tier 3s. They're looking for their first high ground approach. There's the Venomancer blinking in and getting himself a nice ult. And they're trying to take out the bear. Mech up the bear, 4-staff him away. Corrosive Haze comes out on 2. The pipe is going to be popped. And Bulldog going to just TP top. They're not going to go after this any further. Oh boy, Venomancer comes in. He's going to get the multicast on the stun, and now the rest of the team's going to come on through. They've got the Yules out on this Bounty Hunter. Koos going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be silenced up as well as the dust coming out on the Bounty Hunter. That'll be him dropping as well as Koos. They get 2 on the retreat, but Lone Druid Bulldog just pushing top. The Manta style finally given to this terribly. That's more illusions for him. You get 2 support kills. You're not really gaining much when Bulldog farming away 15,000 net worth and terribly at 12.5.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So now Bulldog going to push this top tier 2. They're going to lose their last outer tower. Trying to get the Purification to kill off this bear. They're going to look towards getting Admiral Bulldog. There's the bear going down. Does he have a bear spawn? He does, but silence up for the time being. There's the Yules. They're going to have everybody coming in for this. There's the stun coming out as well. They're going to try and get him with the Spirit Siphon. There's a Slytherin Crush followed up with the Corrosive Haze. They do end up getting Bulldog, and it took everybody to do so. So Diffusal Blade, Manta style coming in around the same time because of that courier kill for LL. It's going to be very tough to kill and very much going to have this nice pushing capability with him and Bulldog. We take a look over bottom. Barry Rude might be getting caught out here. He's going to be hit with that mirror image, and now Barry Rude's going to try and run away. And yeah, you're not getting away. Conjure image, by the way. Or reflection. What do I know? Got my 2 skills messed up. My MMR's lower than Koos. What can I say? So, Flamekeeper spotted over mid. He's going to be hit with that track. Now they've got the Invis. That'll be picked up by LL, who's hit with that Bloodlust as well. Now there's the Stampede moving forward. Blink, Hoof Stomp, Byline. And now they're looking for more. They're looking for the Death Prophet, but enough room between her and the rest of this team. Oh my god. Sorry. I need to go get water after this. My mouth is so... My throat is dry, I guess. Dying slowly. So now they look to push forward. Pipe and Radiance on this bear. Down 13,000 net worth. You gotta wonder, what can the Dire do? They're gonna dust, drop a Sentry Ward. They don't spot a Bounty Hunter. For the heart on the Centaur, that'll make him very hard to kill. They do have a good way to go after him with the Spirit Siphon and the Corrosive Haze and nuke him down with the finger, but it's going to be tough. The only time they're really catching these heroes of TeaEye winners out is when they're alone, like Bulldog up top and Centaur in previous battles. with this team together, where you've got Bulldog as well as the Terrorblade, just double the net worth of that Venomancer, it's hard to really take a fight where you're confident in thinking you're going to win. The BKBs here for Terrorblade, they're taking their sweet time knowing they have this huge lead, and you got to wonder at what point do the TeaEye winners really start to just heavily push and go for the high ground siege. We saw it last time. It didn't work out with the Blink ulti coming out from Barry Rude, but if that doesn't happen again, I think they get that tier 3 and maybe even a set of racks. So there it is, the Blink forward with the Venomous Gale. They're going to try and get this bear, but it's not going to be enough. They get the track out on Flamekeeper, and they're trying to put these Plague Wards up to really deter this Bulldog stack of subs and Mega Subs. Or Bulldog and Mega Subs. So there's the Blink. Slithering Crush out on 3. They're going to look for a nice ulti coming in from Barry Rude. They're going to get the Guardian Angel off, and let's see if that's going to keep alive Flamekeeper. He's getting hit by both Lone Druid as well as the Bounty Hunter. He's going to end up falling. The sun's not going to hit on the Centaur War Runner, and now let's see if they can chase. There's going to be the Savage Roar coming out. That's going to fear back the side of this dire squad, and now repelled up is going to be the Death Prophet, who popped that Exorcism. They're going to use the Stampede. They're trying to close the distance. They're trying to get themselves a nice Hoof Stomp. They can move on in and get the Blink as well as the Hoof Stomp. There's the double edge. It looks as though this Death Prophet's going to get very low. He might even fall. The Exorcism doing quite a bit with the Spirit Siphon, and now it looks as though Meteor has dropped. So Death Prophet does survive. Bear is just alive with the Glimmer Cape. They're still trying to turn it around. They've got the track on the Venomancer, so he's not out of harm's way as he's trying to get around and come around this corner, but he thinks about it again, and now blinking forward is going to be Barry Rude. I don't know what he's doing going in between the entire side of this Admiral Bulldog stack. He'll be almost killed off. There's the Purification to keep him alive for just a moment longer. Barry Rude is finally going to fall. They've also lost the Death Prophet. The stun's going to come out from the Shuriken, but he'll be able to run off. They've lost the Tier 3 top as well as this set of racks.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So now they work towards this mid set of racks. We take a look over at the rest of the team over bottom. There's a Blink Hoof Stomp coming in from Dogstain again. Buying back is going to be this Death Prophet. So they really don't care. They're going to continue to move in. Koos, Dogstain, as well as Admiral Bulldog. They take this mid set of racks. Buyback comes in from the Death Prophet. They GG, and Venomancer will disconnect, and that'll force in a pause coming out from the system. There's the Spirit Siphon, luring these heroes up. Blink Hoof Stomp on 2 again. LL, meanwhile, hiding in the trees, really not getting found out in any way. Koos, he might die here. There's the Repel out on Flamekeeper. He's going to be hit with the Corrosive Haze as well on Koos. There's the Stun to follow it up, but the Bear's going to be doing a lot of damage to these heroes with the Radiance. Continue to miss Koos. Koos continuing to stay alive, and they do end up bringing down the Big Bad Ogre, but they've lost all their racks. There's GG. I think they're finally going to let it go this time. There it is. So the TeaEye winners, they move forward. I think they have a game coming up next. We'll be on to that. So let's take a look at Koos, the Big Bad Ogre. Actually, let's take a look at the whole team. As you do take a look, Dogstain 4-4-8, 3-4-6 for Koos, 8-2-9 on that Terrorblade, 6-1-7 for Bulldog, 2-2-14 for Ray Turan. A very good game from everybody on the side of TeaEye winners. They win again, move on, and we'll be back with, I think, that next. So stay there. Here's some ads, and then some good music. I'm going to go get some water.